Hello friends, today we will discuss a syllabus for the GATE examination of chemical engineering. Here the first section is for engineering mathematics, where first topic is the linear algebra, where we have to find the eigenvalues or the eigenvectors. Then the next topic is a calculus, where you have to find out the Taylor series, total derivative, maxima and minima, and some linear or the line surface or the volume integrals. Then some Gaussian and Green theorems are there. Then the next topic is the differential equation, which is for to have to do this with the Euler equation or the Laplace transform. And the next is the complex variables, where you have to find the triangular inequality. The next is the probability and statistics. You have to find the mean, median, mode, and the standard deviation. You have to go through this, all the formulas of this. Then the linear regression analysis is there. Then in the numerical method, you have to calculate the some formulas like the trapezoidal and the Simpson rules, and you have to calculate by this by the integration, and some simple and multiple step methods are there for the numerical solutions of differential equations. Next, the main important subject of the chemical engineering or the basic subject is the process calculation and the thermodynamics. In the process calculation, you have to do the mass and the energy balance and do this and the reacting and the non-reacting systems. Then you use of tie components, different types of the processes are there. Based on this, you have to calculate the recycle, bypass or the purge calculations are there. Gibbs phase rule is there, degree of freedom analysis is there. Then in thermodynamics, which is the important subject in the chemical engineering, you have to do what is the first and the second law, and then what is the entropy is there, what is the enthalpy is there, what is the property of mixing, then some calculation for the fugacity or the excess properties, and the phase equilibria, and some chemical reaction equilibrium. Next, the important subject is also the fluid mechanics, where you have to know what is the Bernoulli's equation, what are the different types of fluid flows, like Newtonian fluids or the non-Newtonian fluids. Then what is the energy equation balance, how the we have to find the equation of continuity, what is the equation of motion, and what is the equation for the mechanical balance, and then how what are the pumps, what are the compressors, and then what is the velocity profile for different processes, and what is how we calculate the pressure drop. Next, in the mechanical operation system process, you have to find what is the particle size, how we calculate the particle shape, how we calculate the particle size distribution, what are the different equipments used for the size reduction, and how we can classify it. Then what is the different types of the mechanical operation, like thickeners are there, classifiers are there, filtration process is there, agitation and the mixing is there, how we calculate free and hinder settling velocity. The most important subject in the chemical engineering is heat transfer. In this, the first is the equation of energy. Then we have the different processes, that is a steady and the unsteady heat transfer processes are there. Different processes like conduction, convection, radiation are there. We will do the numerical on this. And then different types of heat exchangers are there, heat evaporators are there, how we can design double pipe heat exchanger, and then how what is the boiling and what are the different regimes in it, what is the condensation and evaporation, then how we can design this single and multiple effect evaporators. Next, the important subject is the mass transfer operation. Few numericals are also from this subject. This is a basically all the different types of theories are there, like the Fick's law is there, which is the important law. Then different theories like the Kick's film theory, and then penetration or the surface renewable theories, then how we can calculate HTU values, NTU concepts, then what are the different mass transfer operations like distillation, absorption, leaching, liquid extraction, drying. We will do the numerical on this. And then the next subject is the chemical reaction engineering, which is also the important. Here we learn about what is the theories of the reaction rate, how we can calculate the kinetics for the homogeneous as well as heterogeneous reactions. Then what are the different kinetics for the enzyme reaction, that is in the homogeneous process, and then how the reaction will be occur in the catalyst, how diffusion will be taken place, how we can calculate the rate and the performance equation for catalyst deactivation. Then the important subject is the instrumentation and process control, where we learn what about the sensors, transducers, and then different types of controller modes, that is PI, and PID, and then how we can calculate the frequency response, stability, and the controller tuning, and different types of control, that is the feed forward and the feed backward control. The another important and one of the important subject is plant design and economics, where you have to find the economics, process economics, and cost estimation by using different processes like the depreciation model and the total cost analyzation and cost indices, and payback period is there, discounted cash flow is there, then some optimization is there. And for this we have to do this based on the what are the different equipments are there in the chemical engineering, that is the heat exchangers and the multi-stage contractors. The last and the final section 9 is the chemical technology, where we learn about the different manufacturing processes in the chemical engineering or the chemical industry. In this gate examination, generally chemical technology questions are the match the following questions. Okay, then here we have the different industries, manufacturing of different industries, either sulfuric acid manufacturing, phosphoric, or the different fertilizers, and different polymers are there, paper and pulp there. What are the different processes for the paper industry, and then some sugar, what are the equipments used in the sugar industry, and then oil or the fats, some reactions are also there based on this polymerization industry, that is the polythene, polypropylene, and the PVC. This is all about the chemical engineering gate syllabus, and we will do some but one or two questions each day for your revision as well as for your study material. Okay, so you have to do this questions also, numericals are there. We will do based subject by subject, and first we will start with the chemical technology subject, and it is basically the match the following questions are there. And this video will be updated soon in my channel. Please like, subscribe to my channel.